All right, in this Monarch update, we're going to talk about going from the caterpillar to the chrysalis. Stay tuned. We'll take it. All right, we are feeding these guys twice a day, a lot of days. They can do some serious eating. These big guys will eat this plant right down. I'm telling you, the leaves will be gone. This was one I'm going to show you one right now. Look at this one. I put this in yesterday. I mean, there's not a leaf left on it. These guys can do some serious eating. Every time I go in there and get some new leaves, I'll pick up another caterpillar here and there. And so we got probably 10 in here. There's a couple, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. More than that, probably. Because I just put a few back there, too. But you wait till you see this. Are you ready? They are building chrysalises all over here. All these are going to be butterflies. Every one of these little green things you're seeing hanging down here will be a butterfly. Now these guys right here are getting ready to become that stage. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you a time-lapse video right now of them going from a caterpillar to a chrysalis. Check this out right here. All right, in this video, I just want to show you a very quick clip of the caterpillar actually going to his cocoon right here. Isn't that cool right there? I think it is anyway. This is a time lapse. It actually took him about an hour. But this is just part of it. If you want to see the whole thing, I got another video showing it from start to finish. But I just want to show you real quick what was going on here. All right, check this out. This caterpillar decided to make his chrysalis right on the stem. I've never had one do that in 2 years. One has not made it right on the stem. I guess in natural environment, they usually do that, or either find a high spot, and that's why they end up doing it over here and here like this. But that's the only one I've had build a cocoon, or chrysalis, they call it, right here on this stick. That's pretty cool. All right, when I'm bringing the food in, I got to be careful not to get any like oleander aphids and all on the leaves and bring them in here and contaminate my environment here. So I'm trying not to do that. Everything looks pretty good right now. I did find one little spider I had to get out of here, but other than that, it's looking pretty good. We do have to do a little clean out here in just a few minutes, but it's looking good. I like it so far. These big guy here, he needs to get up to the top and make a chrysalis. A couple of these guys get fat. There's one back in there working. You see him back in there? He's working up the stem there. There's one over here on the plant there. They're all in here, as you can see. All right, well, let me tell you a couple more things about why these caterpillars like milkweed. All right, we have a little mama visiting our plant right here. Check her out. Enjoying a little nectar from the plants. There she goes back. She's coming back. All right, just a quick update. A lot of y'all know that the butterflies like milkweed plants right here. And why do they like milkweed plants? Because there's a toxicity in here that when a caterpillar eats these leaves, it actually becomes toxic. And the animals, once they eat them, they say, no, we don't want to eat that. So it makes them less vulnerable to attack because of the toxicity in this plant. Now, why do they call it a milkweed plant? We're going to show you that right now. All right, I'm going to show you why they call this milkweed plant. I'm doing this one-handed, so you have to excuse me right here for a second. I'm going to cut this right here. As soon as I start cutting it, see that white liquid coming out? And we're going to cut it all the way in half. And look at this. See that white liquid? It's like milk. Check it out. See if I can get a close-up view for you here. It's starting to pour out of it right now. It's dripping down the side like milk. Look at that. And actually, that's got some toxicity to it. I mean, you wouldn't want to eat it or drink it. I don't think it's that bad, but as you can see, it's just dripping out of the plant just like a milk would. Pretty crazy. Look at that right there. See it dripping out of that plant right there? Milkweed. That's where it comes from right there. But look at this. This is all poop from the caterpillars down here. So we got to take everything out and clean everything up just like you do a litter box. This is another cage. What I'm going to do, I'm going to shift all these little containers out to new ones, wash all these off, clean up, and get a fresh start again. So stay tuned. I'm going to work on that right now. Look at that guy. Isn't he cool? All right, we got it all cleaned out. These guys are back at it again. Got some fresh plants here with a couple new caterpillar pillars on them. So it's nice and fresh and clean now. So I keep a little spray bottle with just some water in it, and just kind of, once in a while I give them a little shot of water, kind of keep them misted down a little bit, make sure they don't dry out on me, and the leaves stay nice and wet too. I think that kind of helps a little bit too, keep them a little fresher longer maybe. But anyway, that's one of the little things I do to kind of keep things moving around in there, but as you can see, they're doing pretty good. All right, for those of you that watched my Monarch adventure last year, this is actually a scene from last year. I ran out of food. Hopefully this year I'll have plenty of plants, because I've planted a lot more plants this year. So I've had plenty of leaves so far. But last year I ran out and I looked online and found out that they do like pumpkin and a few other vegetables. So we ended up feeding them in this as you see in the picture here, and they ate the heck out of it. I couldn't believe they would eat this like this, but they wore that stuff out. It's pretty cool watching them do that. But anyway, I just want to give you a little quick peek from last year. I wouldn't call that a wrap on this Monarch update video, but I want to show you a couple more things. Once these chrysalises turn into butterflies, we'll be tagging them. And I just got in the mail today my tags. Here they are right here, 25 tags. And I'm going to leave them in here. I don't want to touch them or get any oils on them or anything, because I'm going to be really clean hands when I apply them to the butterflies. But yes, you do put tags on the butterflies, and hopefully if they make it down to Mexico, it'll get recorded. Somebody will find this tag and turn it in, and they'll let you know if one of your butterflies make it to Mexico. And we'll be tagging them. You actually have to fill out a sheet, do the paperwork. You got to log in, different information about the butterfly, when you release it, when you tagged it, and all kind of stuff like that. So we got to turn that in. We did this last year, and it's real interesting to tag them. So I'll be showing that process too in the end, probably in a separate video on the tagging. But we'll show in the next video update, we will actually be watching them come out into butterflies. And I got a nice video. I used one last year that showed how it actually comes out. And maybe we'll make a new one too, probably. We might make a new one too. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. But it's really cool to watch them actually emerge from the chrysalis into a butterfly. It's really cool. And it's also beautiful just letting them go and watch them fly off and all. So that'll be in the next update, so stay tuned for that. I did make some pictures and a couple of videos here, and I'll put that at the end of this video if y'all want to sit back, relax, and watch that. All right, well, I think that's going to do it. I appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share. You know the rest by now, don't you? Subscribe to the Gigmaster. You never know what we'll be doing next. Stay tuned.